All right. Boy, I tell you what, we have had a time. Okay. All right. Now we're back on. Let's see if this works. All right. I don't know if I can see the messages here. Okay, so use that laptop. All right. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. It's Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now I'm back on Ogre Mattel. I have picture, thank goodness. Maybe this will work. I'm back on my phone again. Can't seem to get the laptop to work. Can't seem to get anything to work. It's a disaster. Good morning, Will's down. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Boy, I tell you, this is the third or fourth, fifth time I've tried on this internet. It's something else. Morning, MJ. Good morning. How is everything this morning? Welcome, welcome. Welcome on our live stream, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry about the internet. If I had a choice, the choice would be, if I had a choice, the choice would be that I need to really, really, really just revamp this whole internet thing. Yeah, I started a new stream all the way around. So, um, so we reset the router, and so hopefully this will give us some type of service and do it. Uh, what a pain in the neck, huh? Mark Jones, good morning, sir. How are we doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Welcome on a live stream today. Hope everybody is doing well today. Timmy Ramjam, it's crazy. Man, I tell you what. I find myself sometimes getting very angry. And I get angry to the fact is I'm ready to throw the, not that if I ever have, I've never done anything that way, ready to throw the phone out the window. And it's not the phone. It's not anything. It's the internet. They're not doing anything. The laptop, any of that stuff is not doing anything at all. It's the internet. And you can't blame them, right? Boy, we're a lot of activity here today. That's the third or fourth person that's been by here this morning. Either ordering cake or picking up a cake or delivering something. We had one guy this morning want to borrow something from us. So it's been busy. You can tell things are opening up. People are literally going out. It is getting really, really hectic. Hi, I'm Jane. Good morning. Yeah, the phone, food, clean and clear. Okay, good, good. Danny Stout. Good morning, sir. How is Danny? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Danny. So hopefully you guys are doing well this morning. I looked at on the flights this morning. They had over 30 or 40 flights flying into Manila, and I'd say 95, 96% were canceled uh, due to them not really ready for it. And they're not geared for it. The Philippine Airlines has extended their lockdown for themselves until the 31st. Some areas they are flying, like Davao to Cebu, Zamboanga to Cebu, things like that. So check with the local airlines. There are flights flying out of certain areas to U.S. Round trip. They're still doing the sleeper flights. Keith Richards, good morning. I fly to Manila in late July. Wish me luck. Yeah, Keith, I tell you what, I do. I really do. I wish you luck. I really wish you luck. Um, we had, I think, a few people this morning contact me that they booked their flights and supposedly they're flying out. And they said things are good. So good for you. I fly to Manila. So I hope things are um, getting a little bit better. The criteria as it stands, what they're doing in Hong Kong right now, presently, they're making you, when you fly in, take a test, a swab test. And it's causing them delays. And so the swab test reply takes about 2 hours. So whatever flight that's flying in to Hong Kong presently, they're making them go through a test, and it takes about 2 hours to get the swab information back to find out if you have it or not. So they're making every passenger take that before you can go forward. Now, because they have so many flights coming in from different countries, and so they're not all countries will have a norm of testing before they leave that country. Uh, and I got this information from a friend of mine that flew in from USA, which flew in yesterday. Now he is a permanent visa holder, so him and his wife flew in yesterday. You cannot fly with tourists now. You cannot even get out of the country where the tourists are out. Good, good, good. So I'm glad to see things are opening up, a lot better than it was than it has been. Things like that, because you think about it. I mean, uh, you know, if you're if you're like me, I'm tired of the lockdown. I can go out as of today. I can go do whatever I want to do when I do it. Criteria is I have to have a mask and I have to do social distancing. Now, will I go out? Probably not. Probably not. And the reason why I won't probably go out is because uh, I don't want to rush it. It's not as if I have to go out. I mean, do I want to go out? What would I do if I went out? Go to the hardware store, go to the market, do the things that I used to do, maybe go to Ollie's. All that can wait. In his situation, his restaurant, they still have not opened up the restaurants 100% yet. So that can create a dilemma. Good morning, Serge. How you doing, Mr. Serge? How is everything? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everything is well. Um, Good morning, Serge. Wheels down. Good morning. Yeah. So that that does make you think about things. If you guys were say, and I know they've not even, I don't even know if you can even get out of the United States. Can you even fly out of the United States now? I don't know. Can you fly out? I don't know. I don't know if you can or can't. I know that in some cases some people are. Let's all breathe all certain collective sigh of relief anyway, because 6 weeks ago we were hysterical. There would be decimations each continent. Yes, that's exactly right. By the actions of the countries, many people's lives have been saved, and I agree to that. I think I think personally for me, if they say okay, things are open, you can now go to the mall, you can go do this, you can go do that. That is fine, but I would be reluctant into just jotting on a bus, reluctant in jotting in a car, scooting down to town, and then whatever I need to do. The bus system is open, but not all routes are open here. They're limited where I'm at. So if you had to catch a bus, it's very limited to where you need to go. Uh, the criteria also is every other seat is open. They do check you at checkpoints. Um, but like I said, they have not had a final decree on what the new normal will be. And I think the countries themselves are saying, we don't know what the new normal will be. I saw this morning TSA now maybe will start uh, temperaturing passengers. If they have a, above this level of temperature, automatically you cannot go. But imagine that, even that, you're catching a flight, you're going somewhere, you're, you're trying to, how can I say, get out of the country, and you buy a ticket for whatever amount of money, $1,000, $2,000, and you're going to be out of that. Man, I would be upset with that. Can you reschedule it? Well, I don't know if you can reschedule it the day of the flight, maybe the day after the flight, right? So that would be something. What airlines are flying locally? Right now, Air Asia and Cebu Air are doing some flights. PAL is doing flights, but they're not advertising, but the planes are rolling. They're not saying, okay, we're up for business. And their site is basically still down, but they are doing what they call the sweeper flights for the government. On the USA website, on the embassy website, there is a phone number and things for a lot of people that are stuck here can get a flight out, and so they're transporting the people for that. If they have availability and someone needs to get to point A to point B, they are opening that up. But you almost have to live in that city. You can't just go there. I don't know that I could even go to Davao today, even though we're open here. Does not mean Davo's open. So it's kind of a stickler. But you know what? It's okay now. You have to start somewhere, right? So right now they're starting, and everybody's waiting what everybody else is going to do. I think it seems that way. It seems that way. I'm sure if you're rich, you can still go anywhere you like to. That's exactly right. A couple of my friends was telling me uh, the other day they wanted to take a trip, and they said we're going to schedule it for September. Do you think things open up? I said, man, I don't know. And they're wanting to, like go to Palawan and just fly around and do things like that. I said, I don't know, and I don't even know. I don't know what will be open, what won't. I don't even know what the norm will be. So I don't know, and I would be really, and you and I know if you're at an airport and they're going to take your temperature and you had a bad day and you just got off the plane, you rushed 1 kilometer or a mile down the runway to get somewhere, and you have that, it's going to really it's going to really have a influence on a lot of people. Don't you agree? On the temperature. So when they check your temperature, you just walk. Uh, you have 5-10 minutes to calm down. Well, maybe not. Maybe you're just hot and sweaty. Oh, which I get hot and sweaty. I remember being in Hong Kong, just running, trying to catch a flight, point A to point B, and that's a big airport. And even Atlanta's big. And so when you do that, what causes the problem is trying to get it point B, A to B, right? Now your video is super great. Yeah, I went back to the old standard. I went back to my internet on my phone. I don't like it. I wanted to do my laptop. Ruth says, forget the laptop for some reason. It seems to be messing up your stream. And I said, well, okay, so we won't do that. I guess I have to break down and buy me a different laptop and do it that way. But yeah, I'm back on my phone again. I don't like doing phone because I can't read all the comments and it's so far away. And the phone is wireless, and I don't like this wireless thing. I like the hardwired. It's good thinking, Tom. People would be frustrated and want this thing over. The virus doesn't feel that way. Yeah, there are people literally. Yesterday alone, Ollie was telling me the town was packed. He said the town was packed so bad, Tom. He said, I've never seen so many people out. I said, what do you mean? He said, Tom, they're wanting to eat in my restaurant. I can't let them eat because there is a fine if I let someone eat in my restaurant and then tell them, come on in, sit down and eat. You can't do it. He said, there's the fine. The health department will fine you here because it's not allowed yet. So there's no new guidelines and no. So everybody's kind of waiting on your municipality. I don't know why. So it's lifted. The governor lifted it, but the municipality is not setting guidelines yet. The problem with that is everybody's going out. Some people are, I would say 95% of the people have masks on. You'll see occasionally every once in a while where someone has a mask off and it's hanging on this ear and it's hanging down here because they're talking. So, and as you know, you have a mask on, you can't talk, right? It's hard to talk, hard for people to understand. So even I don't even have a mask, so I have to have one made. I don't have a mask. I don't have one for this big old head of mine. So I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, I'm back on, man. Yeah, I'm back on. It's frustrating. I'm still locked out of my bank accounts. The bank won't talk to me. Ogre, I tell you what, that right there bothered me the other day. Here, hello, son, Carolina Hillbilly. How you doing, my good friend? Ogre, they won't let you in the bank. So what can you do about that? Man, there has to be something you can do about that. There has to be someone to let you in the bank to do whatever you need to do. What is up with that? It's your money in your bank, and they don't give you access to your accounts. FDIC, I think it's regulated by the government. They have to tell you how much money is in your accounts, and you have to have access to your accounts. That actually is that's improper. You can't. I don't understand that. Air Asia said Davao, Manila, one point. That's treble the price. Yeah, there was Air Asia from Davao to Manila. Now this was the other day, not today. I say the other day, about 4 or 5 days ago. It was $160. So that's almost double the price of normally. I already know that my internet is going to be terrible when I get to Behold. Any suggestions? I want to do a lot of live streaming there. You know what, Danny Stout? There is some hope there. When you get there, there is some hope. The new satellite company is supposed to be here in effect by December. I would get, if you could go ahead and get PLDT landline, PLDT fiber. If you can get PLDT fiber, that would be what I would do. Don't worry about this wireless stuff. Get PLDT, get the fiber plan, where they hardwire the line in the house, and then you're hardwired, and then you can do 5 or 10 devices off that. I would just do that and just pay that price if it was me. They have it in Behold. They have that. So you have that available there. I have friends that live in Behold can get PLDT fiber and they're happy with it. Yeah, so far my flight's still not canceled for Friday. I-5 Hillbilly. I know you can't wait to get here to see Mama. I know you can't wait. We're excited for you to get here. We're excited. So Mama, how is everything?
Good.
Good. This internet drove me.
It's working now?
Well, I don't know. Is it working? I got my wife. Here's my wife. Yes, it's working now. What was that? Who was that lady for?
Face mask.
Oh, face masks.
The one ordered cake.
Oh, you ordered. Oh, you made face masks.
This is from Dip Ed.
Oh, too bad you can't make one for me.
This is enough for you, I think.
Let's try it. Let's see. Wait, put it around here. Oh no, that ain't gonna work.
It's working. Your ear is croaking.
I don't think that'll work, honey.
No, I've ordered already the one that's only here. like this. Like
that makes me want to cough. No, this ain't gonna work, darling. This thing, I could see me and a guy. No way, Jose. No way. No, forget that one. Now, if you could extend these bad boys right here.
This is easy to make.
Yeah, it's easy.
Where is my sewing machine?
I don't know. So, you don't want me to go there, okay? Here, let me get my glasses again. That thing is not gonna. Ain't gonna work for me. Getting anxious. Hey, Danny, Caroline Hillbilly, congratulations, man. I hope everything goes well. I see where we might have a named storm, maybe making typhoon status soon south of Florida. Early storm, huh? Yeah, I saw that. That. Yeah, we had one here that was really knocking at the door, and we had a lot of rain out of it. Not really, just a pain. I can't get to my veterans pension. I tell you what, Ogre, that would just frustrate me like crazy. I saw I had Air Asia tickets for 2 days ago, and she said anything about rebooking it when they can. I haven't heard anything about it. Air Asia is flying. I don't know any of the new thing. Powell put a stop to the 31st of flying, but they are doing sweeper flights for the sweepers. Now, U.S. Embassy has flights in and out, but you have to pay the $1,200 one way back to U.S. Would going to my doctor and get tested for COVID ID before I fly to Philippine help my chances? Keith, it would, but the problem would be it would be in between the time you have it tested and the time you go for your flight. You almost like need the test results that day before you catch the flight or the day before, because you can catch it in between that time. And I think that's going to be the issue. So, for an example, if you took the doctor, okay, and I fly out on Friday, and you're there on Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? What could happen between Wednesday and Friday? Can you catch it? I don't know. I don't know if how that would work. I'm still afraid my flight would be canceled. I would be too. Tom must need SSD for his laptop. I need SSD card. I need something, Ogre. I tell you what, I am so frustrated with all that stuff. And I have my S-Heart, good morning. Charged me $540 to go from Behold to Manila, 18th. Oh, and you're flying out to go to work, right, S-Heart? I'm looking at this laptop. This laptop's working fine. But this morning I go on the stream, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm going to try to do a stream later. Timmy Ramjam, good grief. David, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. 1961, praying for you, brother. Please stay in touch. You're my guinea pig. If you make it, I'm coming. Hey, Danny Stout, yeah. One thing about it, Caroline's been waiting to come for a long time, and he's been waiting. A great challenge. Great thing you're doing there, helping a lot of people. Serge, how are you, my friend? How things are in Paris? Yeah, Danny.
Airlines say still going.
Yeah, Korean Airlines still going. There's a couple other ones flying in. Korean Airlines. I can't pronounce a lot of those names. What is it? VJet? VJet? My wife had a ticket to visit family leave on the 17th. No flight in Manila Airport. So today we put in for a refund. She bought a ticket maybe 10 months ago from Flight Hub. Refund being processed. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
Mama Judy here.
Mama Judy, good morning. The only thing I can do is file an FDIC insurance claim, and I did file the claim. Ogre, I would file the claim. I would have already done that. Really, really. Good morning, Miss Judy.
Greetings to your daughter. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. One expert says that wearing a mask is hurtful and not helping, especially respiratory patients. I tell you what, that one hurt my ear. I know that did. We're good in Paris, Danny. Everything available mostly, thank you. Hey, let me ask you a question, sir. Are you going out to eat now, or are you still fixing? Can you go out? Can you go out to eat, Serge? Buko. David Biddison, good morning. Tom, you know masks do not work with beards or the hairs will not let you. My big head, I'm lucky to get the thing to work at all. Roll Tide. Ruth, Tom is going to get pinched. She always pinches me. Don't you always pinch me, darling? Yeah.
James and Emily.
Good morning, James.
The bus arrived.
Yeah. You're right. You don't see many doctors with beards. I don't think I've even saw a doctor with a beard, come think of it.
Yeah, because when they do, like, surgery, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's the best part. Just came in and sat beside you. Exactly. That makes my day, Ron Bowden. That makes my day. Nice fashion statement.
I had to get tested upon arrival and place in the government quarantine until test.
Yes. And what they're going to do is they'll put you in, and you have a choice. There's 160 hotels there. You have to choose. You get to choose from. They will give you a choice where to choose from. Some are staying at nice hotels. Some are staying at what they call a bed and breakfast type hotel, where there's, they serve you breakfast every day. And you can get out. You have to maintain social distancing. Some of the guys are smoking, even though there's no smoking. Some of the guys are smoking in the smoking areas. I guess they're using the cigarettes up until. Hey, Ruth, tell Tom he's got to buy. Yeah, buy it now. He just coughed. Would you make Daddy some coffee, please? You know, here in Alabama, all residents places, even some banks, stores have a mask required. But we already at gunpoint robbery behind mask store. I was wondering when it would happen. Exactly. Exactly. Ronald, exactly. Ronald Ballard, you're right. I agree. Dissed out. My Air Asia flight from Manila to Indonesia was canceled 2 weeks ago, and it was my throwaway ticket. Hey, try, I don't know if Onward's back online. Try it Onward Tickets. That thing I have on my webpage. I don't know if they're back on. The guy sent me a notice that Tom, I'm going to postpone my Onward Tickets right now, but check onwardticket.com. It's availability. You buy an Onward ticket, and it gives you a ticket good for a period of time, and you can pause it and open it up. Try Onward Ticket, Danny Stout, and it's on my description on all my videos. So just check it out. He may be back up and running again. He told me he closed it because no flights. I think it's $5 or $10. Hey Tom, Judy, now you guys are back. Tired times. Tried 4 times, no connection. Yeah, we eventually had to go this route. Good morning, Judy. Wheels down. I'll be in and out celebrating birthdays here. Awesome, Judy. Thank you, Judy. Wheels down. Good morning. I spoke to my daughter last night. JFK is still closed to international. Okay. I don't know about any airports in the U.S. I don't know CDO. Some flights are coming out. I don't know the extent of it. There seemed to be more flights last week than there is this week. But I did notice this, guys. If you go online and you look at the, I think it's called Flight Radar, Flight Trader, you can actually see all the flights, incoming and outgoing flights coming in and out of the country. And I think you'll be impressed with what's happening and what's going on with it. You know what I mean? Because it seems to be a lot of new flights traveled out of the country. Where did you go? Roger and Gina. Hi, Roger. Cebu. I went to Cebu. We have not together outside the Philippines. We're going to Hong Kong. We actually had tickets booked to go to Hong Kong, but all this dilemma had it all messed up, and we decided to do is kind of hang around for a while to see what happened with Honey Badger, and thank goodness we did, because right after all the flights started closing, and we could see that there's going to be a problem, because ours out of school, and so we knew then it was the best time we could fly. We can go out up to 100 kilometers. The lockdown is relaxing now. Most businesses are allowed to open except restaurant, bar, and some specific activities. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Serge. So at least you can get some food and get you some snack and things like that. It's so hot and muggy here. We are melting. I tell you what, it's hot here. It was so hot yesterday. Oh man, it was really hot yesterday.
Like
really, really,
burning.
really hot. You know, I was never really affected by this badger. I came and went as much wanted and as much as I wanted, and got food from drive-through. Just went inside grocery store, so it's really not bothering me too much. I pretty well have not been affected too much by the badger, other than me staying here. I've been affected by me staying here for meaning longer than I want to stay, a little punchy sometimes, a little gripey and grouchy sometimes, and sometimes I get that, you know, and I do that. You know, I never really affected, and for me, I was affected. The point is, I can't get to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Hello, Danny, MJ, Emily. Good morning. Hi, Faison. Good morning.
Viewer here, I saw your talk about some kind of Korean EC unit. Can you explain it, Korean?
Faison. Yeah, what had happened was I bought an aircon from the Korean surplus store, and the motor, fan motor, went out in it, and I was trying to get it replaced. And it is a motor. It's a 1.5. It's a standalone unit, but the motor's only like this big. And what I did, I needed that to get my aircon going. It's just a motor. If I don't get the motor fixed, I'll have to just get rid of that and buy me another unit. I'm gonna have to buy another unit. Hi, new viewer. So welcome, new viewer, Faison. I kind of live in the boonies. Yeah, I live out, so it's really not been too much of a problem. I have been affected to the fact is that I'm not happy about it, but it's okay. Hi, Judy. Brown out yesterday. I think I lost 10 pounds. we have anywhere from 2 to 3, 4 brownouts a day. It can actually get to where it affects you. Tom LAX open because I live in Lomita. Awesome, Pedro. California. So it's open. Good. Awesome. Yes, hello, Pedro. How is everything? It's a portable AC. It's a standalone unit. It's stand up. It's about it's a split air conditioner.
9 feet.
Yeah, it's probably 6 feet tall. It's not a portable unit. I've gotten used to them. Yeah, I've gotten used to it too. So, hey, Judy Fisher, how are you, my friend? Danny Stout. So, Mr. Danny Stout, how is everything with you? Danny can't wait.
The flight is canceled. Huh?
Yeah, basically, and there are flights running, and they're trying to figure out this new norm thing's going to be to travel. I don't know how they're going to do that. I really don't know what the new norm. The new norm, what they're doing now in Hong Kong is if you fly into Hong Kong, they give you tests there. You have to wait 2 hours. It's a swab test. You wait 2 hours, wait for the results. You come back okay. You get back on the plane and go where you need to go. That's it. And they're making every passenger do that. A lot of hassle. 8 hours. Took them 8 hours to do everybody on one plane yesterday. Just 8 hours for everybody on one plane. Didn't you get it from Korea, your AC? No, I got it from
Korean.
I got surplus. It from Korean surplus store in CDO.
They're Korean too.
Yeah, they were Korean store. You know where they have the surplus store, and it was a newer unit. It's fine. Everything works fine on it.
What's that? Winson?
Yeah, it's just it just needs help.
Brand?
Yeah.
LG.
LG. So, I think honestly, it just needs a fan motor needs to be rewound. The motor, the brushes are fine. Everything's fine in it except for that. So we'll see. It's just one of those things. What do I do? You know. So can't get it. You can't get it. That's what I get from buying Korean. I learned a big lesson. I will not buy a surplus item. I will buy an item that can be fixed here locally. So if it's something I have here locally, I'll get it fixed. You know. So. Do you know if they're allowing people to be quarantined in Cebu? They have, yes, they do have areas there in Cebu, Danny. There are 209 hotels. 160 of them are there in Manila. And the other, let's see, 160 in Manila and the rest scattered throughout the Philippines. I appreciate the info. I think I've heard of the units like that. The only type of split SA knows the vents and the compressor outside. Yeah, this one is, the vents are here, the fan motor's inside, the compressor and everything's outside, and all this does is just basically blow the air inside the house. It's a nice unit. It really is a nice unit. Ruth took a picture of it. And there it is right here. That's what it looks like. So it's a pretty nice unit. Dell and I are up all night. So humid and hot, we can't sleep. Dell only asked me to talk with the head of the house and beg for central air to go on at night. I have my ways. It's on now. Hey, Judy, I understand that. I understand that. If it's so hot, it's unbearable, and you can't sleep, you have to turn on the AC, especially when it's hot and humid. You really do. We have a problem again. Our unit is leaking again, so we're going to have that looked at again. They just came and fixed it, so we got to get him out here. Hanging on, yeah, any timeline moving. Alabamians are moving America than any state. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Are more American than any state. I would say that a Brit. Exactly, just my perspective. There are a lot of people that are inquiring about moving to the Philippines, and the reason why they're inquiring is because they're tired of what's going on in the U.S. and so they want to kind of get out of there, and so it gives them availability of going out of there and coming here to the Philippines now, or other countries. They're looking at Asia, Vietnam, Cambodia. Some are looking at Panama. Some are looking at Brazil to live. And so instead of coming in, SF Bukaki, good morning.
SF, good morning.
Good morning, SF. Wrong, we are. You're 100% American. Interesting. Are you not able to use the window AC units with the windows that come with your prefab? I can. I can use them. I have it. I have an AC unit. The reason why I don't, you have to make a board and all this, that, and other to put above the other part of the window, right? You have to really make it look nice. Well, the problem with the AC units like that, they're at chest level because the windows are at chest level. Well, when it blows the air, if you're sitting down, it hits you here. With these units here and the split aircon unit, it's above your head. As you know, heat rises, cold goes to the floor, right? So when the cool air goes, it blows above my head. Or even when I stand, it can hit you. But when you're sitting and having dinner and things like that, it's not hitting you right in the face. So that does matter quite a bit. Judy's looking more and more like moving this, in late October. Morning again. Thank you, Barry. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Mark King. Again, Danny Stout. Yeah, Danny, I think, Tom, it's mid-May. Very easy to turn on the air, but we don't have spring anymore, it seems. It goes from 45 to 80 in flat minute. Yeah, exactly. It's like that. And here, for an example, it just, when we go from one season to another, and it's always the same season, one's more rainy and then the other one's sunny. Right now we're going through a little bit of rain every day because of the storm, but it is hot. It's hot at 7 in the morning, it's hot at 9 at night. It's just hot. I went out last night about 9:30 and it was so humid and hot, it was just unbearable. Unbearable. Test your heating unit goes out in the winter. Ruth does not need to worry about it getting cold. All the hot air comes out when you talk. Exactly. When I keep her awake at night because of me snoring, the hot air coming out of my body. Yeah, she gets a lot of that. Yeah, she gets a lot of that. Yeah. Hello, Danny. Tom, I'm going to meet you one day, and I want to work with you to recruit retirees from countries various to come to the Philippines to help with Philippine foreign currency balance of payments. A good, richest endeavor. Sounds good to me. Sounds good, Timmy Ramjam. Okay. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it for sure. And I will be excited to do that. I will be excited to do that. Morning, Danny. And you know what, Timmy? There are so many opportunities. I see. Thanks for the explanation. I wasn't sure if it's supposed to be more efficient than AC units. I have one. It's in the other house. It's not on. It's on the floor. I can put it in the window over there. So if I have a visitor, I can put the air con in the window and plug it in, and it's ready to go. So they're cool. And it's a controlled environment. There's no open ceilings. It's all sealed. You know, I had that sealed recently. This one right here, I'm going to have to eliminate because I can't find a motor. So that means I had to put in a split, another one like this, or a split. And I'm thinking I'm going to go what I have in a bedroom. It's a unit here. It sits above the high, and then just run it outside. There's advantages to that and disadvantages to those. The disadvantages is that they're they get dirtier quicker. They get dirtier quicker because the filter system's only this big, where this filter system is, you know, this big. And so this can run 4 to 6 months, no worries, don't have to worry about cleaning it that much. Those here, these small units, the smaller one, but even 1 to 2 horsepower, you have to clean them every 6 months. So I'll have to have this one cleaned in one in my bedroom. Now my bedroom is cooling the whole house right now. I just had it cleaned. So good morning, everyone. Just sat down, big plate of smoked ribs, baked beans, and homemade coleslaw. Awesome. I just sat down with my good cold cup of coffee here. I'm still in USA, but moving to Bohol as soon as possible. Awesome. Tom, every time I try to text the words, our creator's name, a word for thing, you pull the hammer back and discharge, they keep knocking it off. I can't get it through. I've done that before too, Ron Bowden. I've done that too. Hey, Ronald, we were on, were you on worship yesterday? I think I saw you on yesterday. You and Tom Shipman. They are more efficient, quieter than a window AC. Yeah, they are. They're very quiet. I can't even hear that one running at night. It's very quiet. Only when the compressor kicks on, and it's very faint, very faint. It's very quiet. And it has, you know, heater on it. It has a timer. It has all the comforts. It's really nice. Remote control. So Ruth gets a lot of hot air. Yeah, Ogre, she gets a lot of hot air. I'm China planning on moving. Oh, Barry's in China. Yeah, China scares me. It does me too. It does me too. I agree with you. It does me too. It's one of those things. China is one of those things that you got to be prepared for. You just got to be prepared. I just never know what's going to happen there and what's coming out of there. Danny thinks I teach university pretty safe. Yeah, I know. Here they have. Yesterday they had church services for my church, and they did them online. They've been doing them online recently, and which is nice. So people can actually watch the service and be online. So it makes it really nice. It makes it nice they can do that. So, Danny, when I started to reply to you here, Thomas read your comment. I said late October, and I'm thinking, wow, that long? A few more months, but you're eager. Yeah, I know that you're wanting to come now, Danny. I think honestly, if Carolina Hillbilly gets here fine, I think I would follow in his footsteps and get here. I think that I mean the flights are showing. They did show us arrivals yesterday. They're allowing 400 passengers. Let me ask you this, Carolina Hillbilly. Do you have a tourist visa or a SRV visa or military visa? That's going to be an important factor also. Do you have any one of those visas? If you do, that will matter. That will matter considerably. Trump's talking about some things going to happen that China's not going to like, yeah. Danny, good morning. Michael and Heidi, how you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. How is Michael doing? Welcome. Danny, is really nice hotel in Cebu, One Central, like a 4-star for cheap. They have, what they're going to do, Danny, there are hotels. In fact, it's a one-stop hotline. You can actually find the hotels. I will put that, I don't have the number. In fact, or hand me my book, my red book. I'm going to call out the number. I don't have any keypad to type here because I don't have a computer. So, but I'm going to give you this number and then write it down if you would, and then you will know, and you can call this number and ask them, or have your lady call this number and ask them, where are the hotels located in Cebu? where are the other hotels located throughout the Philippines. So I'm going to give you this number, and it's called One Stop. What it is, there's 11,500 rooms here in the Philippines. They're for quarantine. 209 hotels, and there's more than that now. It's 14 days. 160 of those hotels are in Manila. The rest are scattered throughout. They're in zones 1, 2, 3, 4A, 7, 8, and 11. I just did a video on this yesterday. But anyway, here is the live stream. Here is the phone number. Of course, 63 area code. I'll call it out 2 or 3 times. Just get your pencil handy. I'll wait. Okay.
Daddy, you can put
916-101-9964. I'll have you copy it right there. I don't know if you can see it.
nine.
I'll get it, R. I got it. 916-101-9964. 9964. And that number, what that number gives you, the availability, call that One Stop, and it'll tell you what hotels are available, the quarantine hotels, and it'll tell you which ones and where they're located. So the One Stop. Now, what's flying? Seoul, India is flying. Seoul, out of Seoul, to Seoul, and out. Air India. Doha, Shenzhen, Hong Kong, and Tokyo. Now, a lot of these flights are bringing cargo here. They are allowing up to 400 passengers per day to come in. So you can try it, and you can try Budget Air, of course, Kiwi, Jeju, Jet Trader. JetTrader.com is really the best. And at that particular day, they were having Manila flights to Dallas, Texas, round trip for $1,400. That day, that was a week ago. So don't quote any of that now. But you can try the 63 number and One Stop, and it'll have your fiance to call them and find out what hotel is located in Cebu. Now, if it was me and I had a redo, I would check for PAL out of the U.S. to here direct flight. It was me. Embargo China may be real things. Some very serious, like a total freeze. Yes, exactly. I missed you when I was saying hi to everyone. Hope you're fine. Yeah, Michael, Heidi. Yeah, Michael and Heidi. Good morning, Michael. You're a good man, Michael. How you doing this morning? How's Miss Heidi? And I know you can't wait to get here. When you were looking into house options, did you ever consider doing shipping container homes? Any thoughts on how? This what this is? This what this is? Shipping container home. This is a shipping container home. How's my internet? I just noticed I dropped 30 people really fast. So my internet coming in and out. Yes, sir. All assets were seized, taken away for a made in a country made in China will be noted. There are some trigger words that automatically let you comment. Yeah. 55 billion in trade gone from China will take longer to trade. Yeah, exactly. Wrong. The whole world trades China. No country can get away without doing so. Miss Judy, I tried different ways to make. I try it. They're on top of it. Yeah, a lot of statements, a lot of wordage. Depending on how you word it, it can be worded a certain way. YouTube's kicking them out now. I understand YouTube is actually their force is creating back up again. I understand they're back online now. In other words, a lot of their thousands and thousands and thousands of people's out of work, not working at YouTube. They're back on working. You can tell because I'm starting to get a lot of emails and stuff again, and they're going on and doing these surveys, this, that, and other. A lot of stuff always happening here. So yeah, $1 billion here, $1 billion there. Soon to be talking real money. Yeah. We had so Danny, hopefully that answered your question. Did that answer your question? And how, Miss Judy, how's my internet? Yeah, flights to Manila, most are canceled. Cebu has 4 flights that they are going out. Overseas flights, international flights. Philippine Airlines is not really having flights until the 31st of the month. June 1st onward, they're going to reduce the flights. We're going to have more flights, of course. And you can get flights, the sweeper flights, to Manila to fly out, from what I understand. What are you looking for, and how can I help you here? What are you looking for? How can I help you? She's digging around, running around like a chicken with her head cut off trying to find something, and I don't know what she's looking for. Where's your mother?
Daddy, here, oh, you can type the number.
That's okay. Where's your mother?
There, in the house.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm missing some. Yeah, Timber Ram billion here. Here we go. Uh, yeah, a lot. If I miss you guys, sorry about that. Mr. Triceratops, a being here, being there. Michael Coolin. Um, let's see here. All right, Danny Stout. Lots of different ways to handle it. Okay. I don't know what happened there. When saying hi to everyone, hopefully you're fine. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Like Trump said, I'm going to wait for PAL after June 11th, and the second week quarantine is not something I want to travel for. Also waiting for the Manila embassy to open to public. Yeah. Yeah. Once they open it up, too, Michael, I want to open up because the tourists can actually come in. Carolina Hillbilly, you still on? If are you on? That's what I want to ask you. She carry on like that, Tom. I'm gonna roll her in oatmeal and call her my dinner. There you go, Timmy Ram Jam. I didn't realize they made shipping container module like that for prefabs. Yes, they do. I think shipping containers are made from healthy weather and steel for transport, and that's the same. They, oh, you did? Yeah, this is steel in this house. Uh, really haven't had any problems per se. What problems we've had is what we've caused upon the house ourselves. What I mean by that, just stuff that we've done to the house, but the house itself is a shipping container house. This is a 20 footer. They make a 40-foot house. No worries. This went in a 20-foot container, and this house slid right in. Two of these houses per container, but they shipped me one house per container and tied it down. The advantage of having this house more so than building here, there's so many advantages for me personally. Uh, I save so much on labor. I save thousands of dollars on labor. Thousands. I mean thousands. Um, Danny Stout's asking Michael and hi, are you moving to the Philippines? If so, where? Yeah, Danny, he's already here. He's in Jinsan. Miss Heidi's a teacher. In fact, that's how I met Michael, was here. He went back to work in U.S. The trade balance has been so lopsided for China's favor so long. If it's going to change, the Bounty Badger would straw that broke the camel's back. Yeah, yeah. Barry Thornton, are you moving to the Philippines? I will come for about 6 weeks, Jinsan, in a minute now, yeah. I'm awaiting Australian embassy in Manila to open, then I'm able to get flight from Australia to the Philippines. What is still on hold at present, though? Yeah, wheels down. I understand that. I think really, if you're actually going to come to the Philippines, the best thing to do is just get married here and not worry about going through the K1 process. Going through the K1 process in the USA. Right now, they're going to be backed up for a while. So any kind of visas, what we do for a while, is going to be really kind of hard. It's going to be really a stickler all the way around. You know, I hope Ronald were concerned Trump. It's hard to respond to that level of belief in Trump. Let it go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no politics. You know why, right? S Hart, thank you. High five. Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it, S Hart. I know you can't wait to go back to work. So when are you headed back to work? Headed back to work recently or now, or when are you going back to work? Yeah, my house on concrete pad. SF. What is square foot living space of your home? 48 square meter. 48 square meter. And I can easily expand that square meter. You can go up, you can go out. This wall right here can be easily moved. So you can expand this another 3 meter by 6 meter easy. So you can span that another 3 meter by 6 meter easily. I bought panels enough to add another room on. What I was going to do is leave this wall here and have a big, like a French door, and then have another room out that way. But I decided not to because of the street access and all the things. Then I was going to do it this way, but my lawn at that particular time was small. So I said the only way I can go is up. Because remember, I only bought a 10 meter by 15 meter lot originally. As we're building, almost done with this, getting this house up, that lot came available out back. So then I bought that lot. That lot became available, so I bought it. So it ended up being, that's how I ended up with that property back there. It was only going to be a 10 by 15 lot. What's the square footage? Yeah. Now I have this new back October way sooner. They said he found out cell phone service. Yeah. I'll be back at work next week. Don't you know he
Next
can't
week.
wait? I bet you can't wait. I'm moving to ginseng. Where are you moving, Barry? You'll be over there with Michael and Heidi. You'll be over there, Michael and Heidi, Will's down. There's quite a few guys in ginseng. Oh, Caparn, how you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this insulated very well. The walls are 50 millimeter thick. The roof is 75. I bought additional 50 millimeter panels, 50 millimeters. So it's that thick. It's 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches thick. Yeah, 3 to 4 inches, whatever 50 millimeters is. So and it's fine. Remember, it has styrofoam in the center and metal. It's a sandwich. They call it sandwich panel, and it's soundproof. It's resistant to a lot of noise. We get in that bedroom and go to sleep, I can't hear anything. So what we decided to do, if we do anything, we're going to go up and have one room with a walk-around porch up here, a staircase up, in a spiral staircase here, go up, and then access to the other house and do that. And then open up our bedroom to be a 3-meter by 6-meter bedroom. Right now it's, I don't know what it is, it's 3-meter by 3-meter bedroom, or 3-meter by 4. So we will expand it, and it'll be 3-meter by 6. If I can figure out what you meant by creator's name and the hammer thing, you pull back off a comment, then I can make a comment for you as long as it's anything naughty. Not naughty. Not naughty. Oh, he's naughty. I'm kidding. Jace Anderson, good morning. How you doing, Jace? How is everything with you? Hopefully you're doing well. On there's like it's clicked in this morning. How everybody online?
That's 516 square foot.
Yeah, 516 square feet. Yeah, I live in a 516 square feet. And could it be more? I don't know. It's okay for me. I didn't want a lot. I didn't want it big. I don't want a big house. If anything, I go up, put another floor, another room upstairs, eliminate, put RR. She wants to go upstairs, have a room up there with a bathroom, and have a room up there with a big room like this, just a big room, open room, and she enjoy herself up there. And then have her little room, and then we open up that wall, and then just have one big room for us. Put a little couch, chair in there, whatever mommy wants. Don't tell them what she put in there. I come home yesterday. No, I come home from outside yesterday. I look in the yard and I go, what is this? I was over the Blessing house. Planter. She has some beautiful planters she had made. And her flower. She's got some beautiful flowers going on. And our tomato plant are how big now? Show them.
Like this time.
Yeah. Our tomato plants are growing and they're fat. Yeah. They're growing fat. Nice tomato plant.
Like Daddy.
Yeah, like me, fat. And I grow no tomatoes. How goes it, Jace Anderson? We're doing very well. How you do? We do good. I do very good.
I do good too.
Yeah. Don't naughty. Ron Bow's naughty.
What?
I'm just teasing Ron. I said he's naughty. I know you're naughty. Ron is naughty. He's not naughty. I'm teasing with Ronald. Ronald knows that. Ron knows me. Timmy Ramjam. There's going to be quite a few people actually moving here to this area. By the way, prayers to Mr. Rick Morse, guy. Prayers to Mr. Rick Morse, please. Just keep him in your prayers. We've all been praying for Mr. BT, but let's pray for Mr. Rick Morris. Great guy, guys, really great guy, and he's having cancer treatments for his throat. Can't complain. I know you're naughty. Tom, you have to drift a bit. You're a lucky man. Yeah, that's true. I am lucky. Am I lucky?
Lucky and naughty.
Not lucky and naughty.
Hard-headed.
Hard-headed too. Is Daddy hard-headed? Huh? Am I hard-headed? Are you hard-headed too?
Yeah.
Yeah. How hard? Are you more hard-headed than me?
We both same.
We both same. If I was to say, and I was outside, who would have the hardest, me or you? That one. That one has the hardest head. Now, why do you say that? She will not come in the house. She gets outside with her flower. 10 o'clock at night.
How
Hello, hello, Devil Don. How you doing, my friend? How is everything? Hopefully you're doing well. Jay Sanderson can't complain. I can't either. I can't complain either. I have no. I. What am I going to complain about? Internet today, and my laptop not working. I wonder if it's laptop or just life.
That's life.
It's just life, right? Uh, it seems it works good and it works bad. My Wickham. Did Ruth bake us some goodies today? She did. There's a cake over there she made. Guess what she made last night? She made crepes. We were going to have crepes morning for breakfast, but decided not to have them because they were we were full from last night, and we just had, I don't even know what we had. We had a little piece of cake and some crackers. Got me some soda crackers. I'm content with that. I'm still full. If you're with the one you love, the place you really want to be, you are blessed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right, Devil Don. That's exactly
All
right.
thumbs up today, baby.
All thumbs up today, baby. Oh, I don't have a thumbs down.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy.
I do.
5.
I have 5.
Mm.
5 thumbs down. Awesome.
Good.
I'm sorry I forgot to answer you when you asked. Your internet's fine. No problems here. Yeah, I said a long time ago. I'm kidding. I was asking if my internet was good, internet good on my laptop, and it was going internet.
Bad.
No answer. And so finally, I reset the whole thing and started all over again. And hopefully, it's a lot better than it was. Because my internet at one time was really good this morning, dapper. It was actually really good this morning when it first started, and then it kind of went south. And I noticed that it goes really good and then it goes south really fast. So that's all right.
It's alright.
Yep, it's all right.
It's not the end of the world.
So, good morning, Christopher Beecham. Good morning. How are you? My brother Chris, how was everything? Good morning, Dapper Don. Was John Gotti? Oh, Dapper Don. I don't want to be Dapper Don. John Gotti's one tough dude. Judy Fisher, good morning. There must be some fake people. Yeah, probably, Jace. It's usually it's usually other vloggers. Usually it's other vloggers that either whatever. I don't know. I'm saying that I don't even know who it is. They have to have an account, I guess, right? But whether it's vloggers, people watch videos, I don't know. I normally don't get too many. I've been doing this. I don't know. 2018 we started. 17 we started. So we started in 17. Be 2 years in October. We started doing live streams. So we're one of some of the older guys out there doing this thing. So it's okay. I'm cold. It'll be cold. Danny, I'm not sure. I've talked to a couple of guys. I'm doing and they've heard good things about Bohol. Yeah, Bohol's a great place to go. Yeah, haters just gonna hate. They just hate because there's nothing else to do. Yeah, it's okay. I've had a lot of them. I've had a lot of people just unhappy. Are you guys under East General Community Come? We're not under the E. We're under the G. And you know what? We're open. We can go. Yeah, many trolls have multiple accounts. Except you're exactly right. Many have like 6, 7, 8, 10 accounts. And the reason why they do that is because it controls. They want to try to control the streams. And what happens is, in a lot of cases, they do control the streams. And, here's something I want to say. A lot of the guys that do the stream yards and stuff, that's what happened. They control the streams. You'll have a stream yard, for an example. You invite someone up, and you're someone you've known and you think you've known. And everybody, they have a motive. And everybody on YouTube wants to have good channels. Everybody, And so they're there to promote their channel, this, that, and other. But sometimes there's a motive there for them to enhance themselves and hence to start their channel. And then before you know it, they're gone off yours. You never see them again. And then they started their channel, and then they never come back and see you again. And they started their channel off yours where they actually access 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 100 subscribers. And it just happens that way. So it's okay. And that's the life of the world. But it's all right. Because it's like if I get a car here where they want to get a car across the street, they can keep up with Joneses. But it's okay. It's just the way it is, Gary T, good morning. Yeah, I feel sticky. My brother has his AC on. Yeah. I may be next. You're not next, Don. You're doing good. I had A friend asked me yesterday. He says I'm doing a live. He was doing a live stream yesterday. He says, "Can I ask a favor?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, I'm going to send you an email. And I said, "Sure." And so I put my email in the stream, and he emailed me later, and he says, "I have a lot of guys that come on and they want me to help promote their channels and stuff. What do you suggest about that?" So it's entirely up to you. You want to promote them, promote them. I say it's up to you. You do whatever you want to do. If you think you want to promote them, go ahead and promote them. If you don't think you want to promote them, don't promote them. In a lot of cases, if you think that they're want to help you, I say go ahead and promote them. But in a lot of cases, you'll have some that just want to be promoted and you never see them again. But that's the way it is. You got to be prepared for that. But I said, don't put any emotion here. Don't. They're going to be unhappy with you no matter what. They're going to hate no matter what. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not going to change their mind. I mean, I've had some guys I helped start a channel. Do I hate them? No. they've come back and they've started their channels off mine. It's okay. People make their own decisions what they want to do, but that's just the way it is, right? Are you going to Davao? Are you going to Davao? Will Sal, thank you. Yeah, I'm in the 2021. I'm still waiting, Jace. I have not got my check. Did you not get yours? I sent an email to Mike, and I asked him, I said, "Mike, did you get your check?" I didn't get mine. He said, "No, I didn't get my check." So, yeah, I'm still waiting for mine. Turned it on tonight. There goes the electric bill. Yeah, exactly. Check payment. Yeah, I checked payment this morning. No checky. And, of course, it's over the weekend, and I know they're not going to deliver it over the weekend, right? Banks are closed. So I'd have to wait till next week. Leave your feelings at home. That's exactly right. Leave your feelings somewhere else. Leave your feelings because YouTube will interact, and it'll actually cause you to be upset for sure. Because what happens is you're helping someone grow their channel, and then you go on another stream and say, "Yeah, I really don't like that channel anyway," and you find out they're talking bad about you. And you go, "Oh, what's this about?" And so that happens. And so you go, "Oh," and then your feelings get hurt, and then you go, well, "Why did they say that?" And then you go, "Oh," and so you become harsh and harder. And so it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I choose to help everybody when I can, all, no matter what. If I get to their channel and I try to go on their stream, well, how come you're not on my stream? You're on their stream yesterday. Well, you know what? I gotta grow up. You know what I mean? It's like I told the guy. I said, grow up. If you don't like it, do something else. Don't ask for me. Why am I the person you're coming to? That's that. Don't ask me. I've been doing this a long time. And so is Philly and Philo, and some of the guys been doing this a long time. It's hard. It's really hard to do. But people think, "Oh, I'm going to get on there. I'm going to be like this. I'm going to be like that." Well, it's hard. It's hard to do. There might be a second round of checks coming, too. I tell you what, Jason, I'd like to get the first one. I just read news the government's sending the rest out. Now, I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Only 130 million received so far. I haven't even got mine for sure. Senate just has to vote on it. Hey, Davao, I saw this morning they approved it. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Christopher. Good night, M. Jane. M. Jane, see you later. Good morning. Gary T., you always seem upbeat. How you kept so positive about being locked down by the honey badger? Gary T., thank you so much for saying that. I don't know. Because I have a wonderful wife and a wonderful daughter. Now, Miss Cupcake daughter sometimes goes like this. But I get over it. I don't ever let it bother me. I'm happy to be alive, to be honest with you. To be honest, I'm really happy to be alive. Gary T., I thank God every day. We don't know when our day's up. Just try to live life every day. Daniel T., good morning. I'm fine. M. Jane, Brother Christopher. Yeah. I hit the wrong button. I said, "You want to stop streaming?" I hit the wrong button. That's what I get. Lapo is now under GCQ. Daniel T. How you doing, Daniel T? Daniel T., I needed you this morning. My internet on my laptop was not working. My internet on my LAN network was not working. We went to Wi-Fi. Now I'm on my phone Wi-Fi. Go figure, right? Ridiculous. Vlogs are a full-time job if you want people to stay interested. SF Bukaki, you're 100% right. They're a full-time job. What happens is this. Some people think that it's the snowball effect. If you stop the snowball and start all over, they think it's going to be the way it was before like anything else on this earth. If you start watching the show and you love it, and then you stop it 2 or 3 times, you may come back to that show ever again. It just happens that way. It's just the way it is. And I don't know why it's that way. It's just the way it is. Common sense tells you. That's the reason I'm thinking the other day, when I can, I'm going to get out and do interviews, some of the people. I'm doing interview people and have more interaction out there and kind of get around. But even that's going to be hard because I understand they're going to have criteria here under this honey badger lockdown, meaning you have to go through checkpoints. You're going to have to go through, you get on the bus, you get off the bus, that type of thing. It's going to be criteria we have to do. The lip thing from ours is better than getting the eye roll. I hate that eye roll. Judy, she gives me that eye roll. I want to pop her in the head, but I don't. I tell her I'm going to pop her. I don't like the old eye roll. I really don't like it. She will, R will give me the eye roll. I keep telling her, don't do that eye roll, please. Because if you give me the eye roll, or I didn't do it right. Hold on. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Or we'll give you that eye roll, and you do that, and you go, oh boy. Oh boy, can't take that. Yeah, that happens quite a bit. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Internet got cut off. Man, I see that. And now back up to 39, it says here. I know I don't have enough time to watch your video live stream. That's put up by the channel subscribe to. I do have other things to do. Exactly. Dennis, me too. Me too. Me too. That's a great point. And I get see, Dennis is like, he understands it. A lot of you, all you guys understand it. I get there when I get there. Dennis understands it. He understands we'll have lives. We're all doing other things besides YouTube. But people hold it to heart that he did not come visit me. They're counting. They're counting. He did not visit me, so I'm not going to go on his anymore. He didn't have not been to mine. I'm not going on his anymore. And so they do count. I don't count. If I see like somebody's on, I'll go on. If I can go on, if there's not conflicting, like I have this friend and this friend and this friend and this friend and this friend. Now, the other day I did this. I went on, say, got to go. Thank you. Went on, got to go. Went on, got to go. Went on, got to go. And then I got some emails, 3. Said, well, how come you didn't stay longer? Well, so that's telling me they're using me for whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What's your email? Can you type it here? I can. My email address. I'll type it. Miss Judy, can you type my email address in there for him? Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Miss Judy, can you type it in? It's finally warm. I agreed it to you. So, hi, Dennis. Sorry I missed you before. I saw you now. Scene. I'm not an American, brother. I will be waiting for a check longer than you. Christopher, brother. Let's get the country of Jordan Melby. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome for coming on. You know, when I was most run over by a car and did not die, I count every day that day special, Mark King. I'm living for all I have ready to live longer than I should have already. Mark King, high five. That's me. When I fell here, it happened to me. I found mine soon too. Yes, me too. God bless my good friend. Thank you, T. Sorry I missed your live stream earlier. I was jogging. It's okay. The eye roll girl thing is, boys, just ignore you. I'd rather be ignored than get rolled. Yeah, me too. R will do that rolling thing. And I know, Judy, I know, and I know that girls do have certain actions. Girls are a lot different than boys. Boys can be struggling to do, to raise. Girls can be, I'd say, more hands-on. I can say. Boys, you can let them go and do their thing. Girls are more hands-on. I can see that. 790 from Honey Badger. Pandemic. Yeah. There it is. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Judy. God bless you. Scott, 80. How you doing? True. Dingy. Daniel, did I forget you too? I grew up with my mom and 3 sisters. I roll did not work on me. Any girl mind games. Yeah, they'll do that too. They'll give you that. And so what you have to do, you have to stay prepared for that. And that's the thing that people don't really realize, that when raising children is completely different here than it is in the U.S. Uh, Here it is. I would say they're more innocent here. Uh, I would say that, but the it's a little different here from what I have had in my past. Morning, Daniel T. Barry Thornton. Good morning, Scott. Scott 80. How you doing? How you doing? Where you at, Scott? What's going on? Anything happening? Thank you, Miss Judy, for that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danny Stout. Good man there. And SR. Gary T. Say Ruth baked a cake. You had a piece, but it didn't it taste not did it not taste good? She asked you if you liked it. Would you tell her you liked it or tell her no? With Ruth, I've learned to tell her the truth. I've learned to tell her the truth. If I better off to tell her straight, honey, it doesn't taste right. It's got too much sugar, or it has too much baking soda, or did you forget to put salt, or it's got salt instead of soda in it, or whatever. There's one she made one time. I don't know what was in it too much. Was it salt, honey, or soda?
Salt.
Salt. And we could not. The dog wouldn't eat it. We threw it over the fence. The dog turned his nose up at it. It was apple cake. Yeah, but it was okay. I mean, you know what?
Instead of baking powder, add more.
Yeah, instead of baking powder, she put salt.
Same container.
Same contain different same containers, different products, and she did that. But yeah, I've learned it's better to be honest, and I tell you the reason why. I want her to learn. Now, she asked me taste. She gets me a spoon, taste this, and I taste it. You know, she gets it out just like chefs do, and then we throw the spoon in the sink, a clean spoon. And she has me taste stuff all the time. There's icings or her cake. She'll cut off a piece of the top part of the cake, taste this first before I do any decorating on it. So I get a lot of tasting. Wolfen, how you doing, Wolfen? Welcome, John. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Wolfie. Wolfen, how you doing? Curve is flatten things out or open it up. Yeah, the honey badgers open our things are opening up. My friend Steve D. Steve D, you on here today? You're heading back when? Mid-month? You still heading back? I think he's got to go back to Canada job mid-month. Davao morning, how you doing? How was Davo? I think Amadeus when I see Wolfie. Me too. He looks like Amadeus, doesn't he? Wolfie reminds me. He reminds me of someone. It's a TV actor. I don't know his name. But he reminds me of a TV actor. You know, he always plays a bad guy. This actor always plays a bad guy. You remind me of that guy, Wolfie. Not saying you're a bad guy. I'm just saying, you know, it's your I don't know. It's your strength. You know. Just reminds me. No. You know it's bad when a beagle won't eat it. I'm telling you, they eat everything off the ground. Worst thing is burn its beans. Exactly. Yeah, ogre. Beagle. If a beagle, we had a couple dogs come out here. They left it on the ground. A beagle will eat anything. I had one. His name was Toby. Toby would come home, and he'd be running after deer for 2, 3, 4 days, make it back home, drag it on the ground, fall on the ground, pass out, starvation, and everything else, right? He would. This dog was a runner, man. He'd chase that deer through. Oh, man. So I'd nurse him back to the house. Toby, tie him up. He'd break loose. Next thing you know, he's chasing a deer or dog or something. He's gone again. The dog was gun shy. I was training him for deer hunting, but not like he's that. He's a really good coon dog is what he was really good for, but I was not really a coon hunter. You know, just ordered another Ubiki access point for my condo so I can share Wi-Fi with my neighbors and help me pay for the internet. Hey, Daniel T, where's that? I'm gonna check that out. Sorry about that. Internet kicked out. Schultze from Hogan's Heroes. That's it. Yeah, you would. That's it. But it's not the actor I'm thinking of. I'll you're right. You do look like Schultz. Hello, guys. Medora, how is everything? Welcome, welcome, Medora Journey. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending valuable time. Tom Chris loves everything. His response always is delicious. But I ask how I like something, he says it's very good. Then I know it's really up to my usual standards. Yeah, I Ruth's cooking. I'm not cooking too, and yes, she's eaten mine where it's not so good. Really, she has. She has. Devil done. Nice apartment, cheap. Yeah, Daniel, I know. I am going to try out how to get my internet squared away. I may end up buying that micro tick and getting that, and then making sure we either boost this signal or boost my other signal. I got to do something because this is, yeah, internet slipping. I know buffering. Is there? It tastes good no matter what it is. Exactly. I know. That's right. Yeah. Key is not no more than 30% on your monthly income on rent. That's exactly right. Yeah, because you need the other 70% to pay your bills and hopefully have a little savings left over. I know here, that's the key to saving grace here is the internet. I mean, is rent. That's what really saves a lot of the guys here. It's not. If you could live rent free and tax free in U.S. On a lot or a house or an apartment or wherever in a car, if you could do that, you could figure it out. And I'm talking about people that spending $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $1,000 a month in rent. I mean, my rent on a one-bedroom apartment was almost $600 when I was leaving it. It's ridiculous on an apartment, and that's cheap. That's cheap. Normally $700, $800, $900 on one bedroom apartment. And that's where I was at. But here, that's what the saving grace is here in the Philippines. The food and all the other stuff's almost the same cost they are in the U.S. Everything else is like the taxi and all that stuff is cheaper. The lifestyle's cheaper. But once it gets up to the USA standards, the Western lifestyle, it's going to change considerably. So you're going to see things going up. And I know here, for an example, if you can save and you can get a place for $100 to $200 a month, there's your saving grace. There's where you're going to really save. And a lot of people don't really realize that the rent is really the key, the factor here in the Philippines. Now, some are renting apartments and paying $300, $400, $500, $600, and it's fine because they have enough income and they can finance secure. But most that I'm finding that live here live on anywhere from $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 to $1,500 a month. And if you're paying $300, that leaves you $1,100 or $1,200 a month, right? For all the other stuff and hopefully save a few dollars, which is nice. But you can't live for $300 a month in the U.S. I don't think, anyway. I don't think you can. For rent, anyway. I don't think you can. I mean, I never was able to. I mean, I made a deal with a lady on my RV, but I had to pay it all up front, and that's the only reason I didn't do that. And it was going to change, but it was like $300 and change a month. But I had a real nice RV. You know, it was comfortable for me. But I thought about this the other day. That is the saving grace here for people, is if you can come here, you can build your house, you save you up whatever amount of money, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, and build your house. You can build a house for $5,000 here. No worries. People say you can't, but you can. It may not be 100% the way you want it, but you can. It's nice. I mean, it's a concrete house, painted and air con and all that stuff. But that's what really helps here. But you're right, Steve D. Good morning, Steve. Are you flying out? Are you flying out this month? Better reception in Treehouse, exactly. Davidon, I understand. Yes, Steve D. I will get a shot. Judy, I put up a new shower on the hooks today. Progress. Awesome. Trader, second born. Good morning. From experience, make sure your savings license emergency like this. Yeah, make sure. That's right. You're right, Steve. Make sure you have emergency savings. Yeah, for something like this that happens. You're right. I'm so proud what I got into. Yeah, electricity is a lot more, Wolf, and you're right, John. It is. Electricity can eat you up here financially. Yes, that's the reason I did solar. That's the reason why I thought ahead, and I says, okay, I have the money available. Why don't I buy solar and go and enhance my situation here? Now, Is the solar enough? It's enough for me today. Will it be enough next week, next month? I don't know. I don't think so. But it can be. But it's okay. I'm not complaining by it. You know? So your church calls you tomorrow. Let's say, for open service, would you feel safe going with your wife and daughter? Gary T has a great question. They were open yesterday. I did not go. I will go next week. I will go to church next week. If they're open, I will go to church. Will I wear a mask? Yes. Will we do social distancing? Yes. Will I have to probably sit outside? Probably. Because the church is so small that you're sitting on top of each other in that church. You get, 50 people in that church. It's packed. So I will probably sit outside, out, away, and so I can hear the message and do our thing. Because I don't want to get there because, as it says, the pews are small, and you get 40, 50 people in there, it's packed. So, and I thinking ahead, yeah, I would go, but I would probably sit outside. Bring my own chair, sit outside and listen to the message. I mean, I want to live. I want to live. And so whatever I need to do that. If I have to wear a mask and social distance, I will do that. And I'll have my girls with me. My girls will be with me. Or won't like it, but she'll be with me. She'll complain, no, Daddy, I don't want to sit with you. Nah. But I will have her sit with me. My wife access points are meshed together and will extend up 3 kilometers depending on line of sight. Daniel T, I wish I had your knowledge. I don't know anything about this. Last night, we have the LAN goes in from the antenna to this little box and out to the thing, right? And it has all these 3 little plugs on the side. I said, we can plug into there and just branch it out, but we have no, I have to get a cable. I have to get me a cable. Free HBO this weekend. Jokers. What flights? Trader, second born. Some flights are resuming. Some flights are resuming from Cebu and Davao and CDO, Zamboanga, Iloilo. Some flights, but Manila is basically shut down till the 31st. They are receiving flights in, but they're basically shut down. And what I mean by that is they're basically non-service. Like PAL is not flying there right now. They're doing sweeper flights. They extended another 2 weeks. To check, the best way to check is just go ahead and check online. Go, what's flying out of Cebu? What is arriving in Cebu? Same thing, Davao and CDO and Iloilo. Sometimes costs more. Our house costs us less than 20K so far, maybe even less, 15K. Hey, Tom Hillbilly, I did not. My good friend, I did not get it. I did not get my 1200. You were in Maramug today, Steve D. How was everything? And I talked to Ollie. He cannot open up his restaurant. He cannot open it. He's not allowed to. Taiwan will resume flights. Don, I can't imagine that my electric bill average 150 US. I can't believe it's the same in the Philippines. Yeah. Judy, my bill here this last month was formally runs about 100, and I have solar. Our bill runs about 100. If I didn't have solar, I have no idea what it would run. I wouldn't even know how it would run if I didn't have solar. Look at all the water on my solar now. So it kind of gives you an idea. We're using that. Yeah. My friend there is close to 125, not a big house. To get weatherproof cable to protect itself from lightning. Yeah, I don't know. I paid a lot of money for this cable here. I mean, I paid a lot of money for this cable. I don't even know what that would be. Maybe, Daniel, you can give me some input on that. I don't know. And I don't even know if they have it available. I think at about 80 here, 2-bedroom apartment, summer. You're saying that monthly? Yeah. My bill runs me 100 and about 30 to 40. My bill runs me here 105, but that's it. And I run aircon 24 hours a day in that room. And if it didn't have that one, I ran this one. So this one will be off 12 hours, and this will be on 12 hours like that, whatever you sleep. So because it's hot. And even, I don't care if you're living in a tent, it's hot. And I refuse to live in the heat like that because I got to have comforts of home, quality of life. Why? I lived in heat before and I used to have to cool my body down. I used to have to go jump in the bucket of water outside and cool my body off. I'd be hot. You can see the steam come off my head. That's how hot I would get. And it is hot here. It's no hotter in Florida, but I would get so hot that I would have to do that. And I've gotten sick a few times because of the heat. I had a heat stroke one time, so I did get caught with. So I do have to watch myself. I just pick up money. Yeah, don't get a count on getting to fly. Yeah, you might aircon. Yeah, I do. I have aircon on all the time. Yeah, it's on 24/7. I have the solar on about 12 hours a day, and some of the stuff runs 24 hours a day on solar, like my internets, my charger, my phone, stuff like that runs 24 hours a day on my solar now. So that's pretty good. I can't complain by it. Solar power does help. When the inter-island travel resumes, I don't mind coming to Bukidnon. Yeah, there you go, Gary T. No worries. I'd give a few pesos to Chippy to make a cabinet for the inverter and gubbins. Yeah, that's on a two-wheeler, and it's transportable. So we have it that way set and transportable, so we actually move it. If we need to move it from this house to the other, all you got to do is hook in your. This is transportable enough that the batteries is on it, and everything's on it. That if I could put it in the car, I could put it in the car and take it. All you got to do is hook your solar panel into it. So this with this setup, it has a grid tie-in inverter. I can tie into the grid, which is off right now. It has all the comforts. It has a meter. It has all that. Tell me what I'm using, what it's using, what it's giving away, what it's doing. Um, Solar is the best thing. I mean, Don, include my central now. It's about 300. Yeah, yeah. That's what my brother's is about 300 a month. Hello, Surge. Invert DAP not no bad so bad on power. Yeah, and this this one. Yeah, I think so too. Davo Don. My inverter setup is not really that bad on my electric. If I sometimes we have it off and leave it off. Even my electric's off. I'm only saving about $30 a month. Remember when I was gone for the month? My bill still ran about $40. So, and no aircon on. And I was gone almost a month. So, it's still, that kind of gives you an idea. Con picks up Mother Nature's air since I live near the beach, so I hardly use their sea. High five to you about that. Good day. Will's down saying hi. What are the rumors on flight? Steve D. May 31st. May 31st. May 31st, what they're saying. Steve D, you can actually catch a flight from Davao CDO out on May 31st, what they're saying. They had some flights. They have flights going in and out. They have flights going in and out now, but they're saying but they're trying to get the standard down. Hong Kong, what it is, you fly into Hong Kong. The standard is here, they check your temperature before you leave, things of that nature before you catch flights. But even that's questionable right now. They're trying to figure out a testing situation. I'm in Arizona, Jerry Cole. My average, let's see, Mark Jones, good after offer. I can tell you at last exchange, I would know how to do it too. I'm in Arizona. My average for two-story house, $130 a month. I do laundry, 8, same running dishwasher. Awesome, Jerry. That's a good deal. You have solar or no? No solar and run 30. That's actually pretty good. I learned networking since high school, and I work on a Comcast. I tell you what, Daniel, I don't know anything about networking. I know nothing about any of that. Give me other stuff, I would know something about. I know nothing about it. In fact, it drives me insane how this works. I think your Wi-Fi router is consumer grade and too many bottlenecks. It doesn't feed your internet so much that it chokes it out. Probably. Daniel T is saying your Wi-Fi router is probably consumer grade, meaning it's just something you buy off the shelf. It's not a professional unit. It doesn't feed your internet, so it chokes itself out. Yeah, and I can see something's going on with that. I have a feeling they extend it again. Yeah, I probably, Steve. When will immigration open? I don't know, Barry. I've not heard anything on that. I don't know. I thought first of the month. You know, I thought about first of the month. I'm okay with really hot weather. I do need fans, though. As long as the air moving, I'm fine. Too much aircon, you don't want to go outside. It makes my heat feel worse. It does. Dennis, check that. Barry Thornton, Department of Foreign Affairs decide whether open for immigration. Yeah. I haven't heard anything about it. No solar time. They want 25K. Too much. Yeah, it's too much. Too much. Yeah, I spent on a 2K here. $2,000 on mine. I have 1,200 watts of solar. Now, I did get a gift from Scott on the batteries, but I do have batteries. They're 350 amp hour, ran fine. It's just I couldn't run a lot with it. But this one does give me availability to run more, and the batteries will last another 10 years. Where these batteries were going last me maybe 6 more months. So I checked the Swimmer flights. The many requirements a short time, not guaranteed to get a ticket. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything at all, guys, on anything that's happening here as far as it goes. Fly PAL have extended their quarantine till the 31st. PAL is flying, but they're not really doing it for a lot of consumers. Now, Cebu Air and AirAsia is flying right now. They're flying into Manila and flying there for whatever. I don't know. But the people are probably going there to get back their family. It's best to do a domestic sweeper flight and then leave for Manila. Yeah, that's exactly right. Daniel T's right. It's best to do a sweeper flight, then leave from Manila, regular flight, transit, Seoul, and back to USA. That's exactly right. Cost, I don't know what it costs us USD, but it'll cost a few bucks. Girlfriend said they opened up the malls in Manila and they are packed with no social distancing. Strap in, prepare for the next wave. I heard the same thing. I heard this exact same thing you're saying. Daniel not in a big rush to leave. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't. His baby's got a baby due in a week or so. Yeah, Philippine Airlines and Cebu will limit carry-on bags to 2 kilograms only on all flights. No additional carry-on items are brought on board. Not good for me. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, 7 kilograms is not enough. 7 kilo is not enough, and that's what they were allowing one time, right? 7 kilo. We got through on ours because the per passenger thing was 14 kilo, like 17 kilo, but they let us through because of it. You know, did my internet go out again? Is my internet? What's going on with my internet? Is it go out again? There's no way it go out again. So they're going to limit it, Daniel T. Huh? So Steve D, have you found any flights? Now there were some flights. U.S. Embassy was saying you can fly from here to, and I say here meaning Davao, to Manila through PAL, and that was on sleeper flights. But you have to call a number. There's a number you call. If you want me to furnish you that number, I'll have to dig up through my past emails from and get that number, and it'll give you the information. Apparently, there are 2 flights that fly out of Manila each day, going back to the States. You're on. It's okay. Okay, good, good. Philippines Airlines changed the weight on bags. Oh, okay, good, good, good. All right, it's good. Okay, good internet. All right, I thought it was me. You know how the internet is. I had a heat stroke or sunstroke once. It was awful hot hanging on the back of a trash truck. I sweat so much, all of a sudden no sweat, got goosebumps, ice cold, and very weak. That's exactly what happened to me. I was working in a store, and I was inside. They were laying towel, and I was manager, and I was helping them move stuff inside the store. There's no airflow. I had a heat stroke, and I got rushed to the emergency room, and they packed me in ice and said, man, man, man. So I learned then, and if I'm out in the yard, I always can tell. That's the reason I drink a lot of water. I still drink a lot of water to this day, and it keeps me cool because I'm always hot-natured anyway. I'm hot or anything all the time. But boy, when I get hot, boy, you can see the steam. But when I didn't have aircon in the other houses, because I didn't have aircon for 2-3 years when I first came here, and it was torture sometimes, I have to tell you. It was really torture. I would have to basically take 2, 3, 4 showers a day and to get my body cool. And I was not happy about it. And I got mad one day and I said, we're going to buy an air conditioner. But then again, too, I have to retrofit these houses to put an air conditioner in that I don't own the house. I said, all right, let's go buy some land. let's go buy property. And that's when I committed to buying property and bought this. I was kind of lackadaisical about things. I didn't care. I didn't care where I lived. I didn't care anything. But then I realized I better get my feet on the ground here and get some things planned and spend some money and get it done right. And quit playing around and la la land and living in a rental apartment and paying $50 a month. That's what I paid, $50 a month. My first place, 107, and my second place is $50 a month, or 2-bedroom house, brand new house. It was nice. Couldn't beat it for $50. A lot of flights just getting to Manila. Yeah, a lot of flights are. There was, I think I counted 19 flights getting to Manila yesterday. And out of the 19 flights, about, I would say, 16 were canceled. Yeah, 16 flights were canceled, but they allowed the other flights to go in. Yeah. If I fly back to U.S. from Cebu, Manila, usually the Delta, A, Korean Air, or Asiana. Exactly. Asiana's flying now, and Korean Air is flying right now. Philippine Airlines flying Melbourne, Sydney, Australia now. Yeah, okay. We just got a new AC and insulated house well. Our AC is set up for 82. Ceiling fans each room, comfortable dogs during summer, early mornings. Yeah, I would probably say right now it's probably 78, 79 Fahrenheit in here, maybe 77. I will probably fix that fan and turn the air down a little bit. Mommy's cooking in the kitchen, so puts a little steam in the air, but it's okay. I am not complaining. 50C, yeah, exactly. After your first heat stroke, you will be more sensitive. Oh man, that's what the doctor said. My buddy, Dr. Roberts, said, Tom, you better be prepared the rest of your life. I said, what do you mean? He said, you're doing hood cleaning at night, cleaning these restaurant hoods. You're going to have a new awakening. Always carry an ice cold bottle of water in your and put it around your neck when you feel it come on. And that's the reason I pour neck. They thought I was cuckoo here when I pour water on my neck. But I would take that ice cold water when I was up on the roof and pour that on me because I'd be sweating. But there is a difference too between humidities and sweating than sweating in Tennessee and sweating in Arizona and sweating here. Sweating here can get you, but you can cool down pretty fast because water temperature here stays around here where I'm at about 70, 72 Fahrenheit, and that's kind of chilly. So if I really not feeling well, I go grab a scoop of that water out of the faucet and put it on my back, and I can cool off really fast. And I sometimes I do that, or I just run it on my legs. I put the water on my legs. Well, once you have heat stroke, there's nothing like it. People say, "Oh, Tom, you're a sissy," but but you know you got to realize too, guys. Back in the day when you're doing stuff, you don't really think about things. You don't think about your health when you're young. You just go like a bull, and you always go. You think you can do anything. Well, it catches up with you. I did finish the trash route. This part-time job replaced workers like reserve duty. I got stuck with a driver nobody liked because all they wanted to do was sit on an aircon truck. I tell you what, that Philippines-based airlines are costing mode, so I know why they had limited carry-on baggage weight, add more kilograms to carry on. A lot of these airlines, I don't know, survive. Wanted flight tickets. There, you got some deals. They sure got a lot of deals in the U.S. right now. I'm getting a lot on my emails from where I signed up before, somewhere along the lines. I did see flights. It said flights from. Guys, check it out. Check out now. Skyscanner. Some of the things aren't running, but go ahead and check your Google. There are flights running out of Dallas and LAX, as some of the guys are saying, coming here to the Philippines. They may be the sweeper flights, but they are coming in. So if they're coming in, you can get back out. You may end up at Dallas somewhere, but you can fly from Dallas to wherever you need to go, or LAX, and that's what I would look at. Maybe fly into where you need to go, and you say you need to go to Alabama. Well, fly into Dallas. Instead of, because JFK is closed, I would check another way of flying in, and that's usually the best way. We have Arizona dry heat. Couldn't handle it. Yeah, humidity. Jerry, I'm from Prescott, so I understand exactly. Born and raised in Prescott, Arizona, and I understand that. And I agree with you. There's so much. I mean, it'd get hot. You go sit in the shade, and I'd cool down, and I was fine. And I remember doing that. It's underneath the truck, underneath the bed of the truck when I was hauling hay, and cool off. But at the end of the day, that humidity will get you. When I first moved to Tennessee, that's when I got the heat stroke. Then I worked there for a while. It ended up down in Florida, and to me, Tennessee heat was different from Florida heat. Like where Wolfen lives is different heat for me, and I don't understand why. To me, it's different. Hot is hot, right? Hot is hot. But I think higher the humidity, the higher the humidity is. I think for me, I could be wrong. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. I cool off quicker. The higher the humidity, I cool off quicker. The humidity, if it sets at a certain level, say it's at 85, 90%, where Florida's 93, 95% humidity. To me, it's hard for me to cool off in Tennessee and Georgia. Dollar Flight Club is predicted 35% decrease. It's cheaper to fly to LAX and use Southeast. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm much for that. God bless you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Amazingly, I'm okay. Dennis is saying when it's 100 Fahrenheit or so. Yeah, it will get it. I don't know that it reaches 100 here. I know it reaches 90, 92 Fahrenheit where I'm at. The humidity kind of gets you here, but I do cool off with the water, or I come in the house. Yeah, now we're close to the equator here. This sun here will burn you. But get this, I don't burn. I can stand out in the sun and burn, 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 and you can feel it burning your skin, but I don't burn. Maybe it's because I'm not out in it every day. I will help a comfort with your butts just by getting shirts that breathe good and dry fast. Exactly. Now this T-shirt, it's not geared for here. It's heavy. I have what do you call best shirts, the nice shirts like that. It's really nice. If you like, I'll try some of your Facebook and I need next month of July fix your internet Wi-Fi. Let me know. Yeah. Okay, Daniel. It sounds good to me. It's fine with me. I don't mind. I don't mind. Don't mind at all. Thank you, Daniel. Sweeper flights, though, from Manila to CDL is 12,000 peso. Okay. Panay El Hejo. Thank you, my good friend. Good thing about sweeper flights, they don't weigh on carry-ons because it's a new norm yet. Yeah. Is the air saturated with water? If the air, Klaus, hi, how you doing? You 80%. You will sweat, but sweat can't evaporate, so sweating won't cool you off. I use sitting there at a fan after a shower. What I do is, they tell me not to, but that's what I do. I get in front of a fan when I get hot, kind of cool my body down. Will I do water? Yes. I don't care if I got grass and dirt. I'm digging in the yard. I just throw it on there anyway because it's got to be washed. And then all you got to do is hang it outside and it'll dry itself after a while anyway, right? Hey, Tom, guess what? I got my check. For you, Hillbilly. Hello, Judy and Wheels Down. Panoy Leho. How you doing? Thank you for that super chat. So, and thank you, S. Hart, for the super chat. So, Hillbilly, what? My internet? Did my internet die? Guess what? What, Hillbilly? What? I find a Panay. She's 27. Awesome. Congratulations. 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 I am so happy for you. I am so happy for you, Hillbilly. I'm so happy. Well, for sure, you get here, we have to meet her the whole 9 years. And she has a child, 1 year old. Okay. No worries. It's okay. She's 27, has a child. There's nothing wrong with that. I found Miss Ruth. She has a child. Congratulations. High five, man. Boom. Yeah, high five to you, sir. I'm happy. Yeah, when I met Ruth, I said, how old is your baby? She said one child, didn't say age. She says, I don't remember, 7, 8 at that time. And it's okay. Okay. I said, oh, okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can handle it. Best thing I ever did. I'm telling you, the best thing I ever did. I don't know how to say this. She's a blessing. I don't know how to, I don't even know, words cannot explain how I can say about my RR. She is a blessing. Don't tell her that, because she got a big head. But I tell you what, she's a blessing. I really love that girl. I do everything for her. She's daddy's girl. There is no doubt about it. She's daddy's girl. We have to look each other with them, and she knows exactly what daddy's talking about. And she knows She knows when her daddy's not feeling good. You know what? Daddy, you're not feeling good. I can tell. I said, how do you know? She goes, she'll run in the house, give me water. I don't ask. She just does it. She takes care of me. Congratulations, Hillbilly. Just see the cost. I searched for a flight from Allentown, PA to Manila. Lowest price I found on July 6th, $596. That's okay. Hey, Dennis, that's okay. Yeah, make sure she's not married. Hey, Hillbilly, just do that one, the video I did. Just check it. Cinemar, do a Cinemar, which I'm sure you already did. But yeah, cool. She found her Pinoy boyfriend was married. Oh, okay. She found her Pinoy boyfriend was married, and she had to raise it. Ah, okay. She's single mom. Okay, understand that. Understand that. High five, Hillbilly. Congratulations. Dennis Chuck Delta. Yeah. I've definitely noticed that RR is very in tune with you. She is, Judy. She is. And she is, yesterday, I said, RR, why are you staring at me? She goes, I like where you have chicken neck. And I want to be white like you. I go, okay. So she is in tune with me. She loves her daddy. And she is observant as heck. Too observant. She's a pain in my neck. But I love her so much.
You're paining in the neck.
Do you know I've been talking about you? Did you know that? Did you see it over there? Mommy? Mommy's outside. Got her phone on. Nothing wrong with a single mom. Get her a Cinemar, exactly. I used to get a round trip from JFK Manila about $750. She works in the mall. Awesome, Hillbilly. She don't want any money. You know what? Congratulations. You know what? I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you because you know what? There's great, wonderful ladies here. They just want the same. They want to find someone to love them and love them back. Really great. There's wonderful ladies here on the street. Just wonderful ladies that just trying to survive, and the guys are playboys and out playboying, and they're just surviving. And I'm talking 22, 25, 27, 30. Can't trust airplane home pages in a moment. Be ready to fly 48 hours because it changes all the time. Yeah. She don't want any money. Awesome, awesome. Trust in it, and she gets all mad. High five. Hillbilly, hang on to her. Hang on to her, man. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I found upgrades for not much more same day yesterday. Yeah. Dennis, more like the flight would be canceled regardless of low cost flights. Yeah, you might try. Now, I don't know. The other day, they were accepting flights from Dallas. Now, this is through PAL. I don't think they're accepting many more flights from Dallas anymore. But please do your due diligence and check that out. It's $1,400 round trip from Dallas to. But you check it out because things change, man. As you know, all this changes so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast. My fiance is I never asked my keeper. Yes, same price, same thing. Hello, Klaus. Yeah, Judy. Good morning. She owns her own land and house. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, Hillbilly, congratulations. That's good. One way or round trip, Dennis. Yeah, exactly. Dennis, was that round trip? Was that round trip or one way? Congratulations. That's fantastic. And it's good to hear she owns her own land and house. Well, that sounds like to me she's well-rounded and she knows what she wants, and that's good. And I'm glad to hear that. That's a positive thing. I can't believe I've been on 2 hours and 30 minutes. No, 2 hours and 35 minutes. I've been on 2 hours and 35 minutes. Wow. So, Pinoy, hello. Pinoy, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I'm happy for a Hillbilly too. More donations. Take care. Thank you. I'm married to a Filipino. Daniel T, I'm married to a Filipino. Round trip or anything I would search. She thinks she's ugly, huh? Wow. Tell her I will be the judge of that. She is not ugly in your eyes. Tell her that. In my eyes, that's what Ruth said to me. I said, in my eyes, you're beautiful. I'm ugly, she says. I said, why do you say you're ugly? I said, you're beautiful when I first met her. I said, you're beautiful. Hold on, let me put on my glasses. I was teasing her, you know. And I said, no, yep, you're beautiful. Just teasing her. She started laughing so hard, and that's how I broke the ice with her. And I said, you are beautiful. I think you're beautiful. And she goes, okay. That's Ruth, you know. And I said, Ruth, what'd you do today? Oh, nothing. I'm waiting, right? Well, what else you do? Nothing. Uh, Let me ask you this question. What did you do what'd you have for breakfast? What'd you have for lunch? What'd you have for dinner? Find out more about her and this, that, and the other. She has the cleft. Oh, she has cleft? It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That can be repaired, by the way. That can be repaired. As long as your spouse is with you and you're good. That's exactly right. They all say that, hillbilly. Yeah, don't worry about that. Hillbilly, awesome. I wanted to count up. I was 1,300. Meat from farmer in the Philippines, Brian Marshall. Okay, hillbilly. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's fantastic. If she has a cleft, it's okay. It does not matter. And they know who she is. Uh, and they know what's going on. Air Canada is laying off 2,000 starting next month. Upgrades, yeah. Yeah. Meat, the farmer in the Philippines. Oh, meat from the farmer. Okay, nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah, not a thing wrong with that. I had a friend said, can you help? Things didn't go so well. Just because of Tom and Ruth Philippine, I think that's pretty good. They met here and is actually couples and they're still doing their thing. You know what I mean? Beauty is eye in the beholder. Yeah, Daniel T. I bet Trudeau bails them out. He's been like
My tomato have flour.
Your tomato have flour? Let me see. Do you take picture? Not yet. Uh, she's friends with Marcel. She lives in Taliban. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Hillbilly. She's friends with Marcel. Brian Marcel. Okay. Well, good. Well, they know her then. They know they know about her. That's good. Ruth is smiling. She's happy for you, hillbilly. Found a 27-year-old. Panoy Alejo, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Bye-bye. See you later, my friend. Yeah, see you later. Thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Daniel Sierra kind of have big stuff flying right now, yeah. I will not talk politics. Bear County will cost as much as it can. Yeah, exactly. Why is my eyes burning?
Your
onion.
eyes is so little.
Little was. It's my favorite. He said yes. Yeah, I'm so happy. Hey, Judy, doesn't it make you feel good? Huh? Yeah. We're up to 17 couples here that met on Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures that are still together to this day. And thank goodness for that. And I will not say who they are because they did not give me approval to say who they are. Everybody knows who a lot of them are. So, but they're still together. So that's good. That's a good thing. Hey, some of them been together almost 2 years.
Hope that's good now.
It's good. Daniel, Canadian Airlines cost a lot. Yeah, they do. I would fly in, Steve D, fly into a major airport like Dallas or Atlanta or Orlando, Florida. And go from there to wherever you need to go in Canada. See what that is. Somebody's at the gate again. Aircon guy. So we got the air guys here. I got heat stroke on my back once, never again. Indescribable pain. I would happily get ripped off my skin. Yes. I understand that, Mark. Yeah, you just have to pull that back darn all of it. Hello, Bluish Aqua. How you doing? Welcome. How is Rena Lou? How is Rena? Canadian Airlines cost so much. I never tried them anyway. Yeah, I haven't tried any of them. I have not tried Canadian Air. I've flown a lot of airlines though. you know, it's the same old story. You always end up flying a lot of different airlines. And yeah, hello, Bluish Aqua. So how is everything? So the guys are here. Hello, sir. How you doing? Morning. They're here to fix my aircon.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you, sir? Yes. Border not open, but Canada and the United States. So the border's not open. So you can't fly from you into U.S. and then fly out. Yeah. So okay, it takes care of that, doesn't it? What can I say, right? Bluish Aqua, good morning. Will's down. Sissy Judy, how are you? Love you too. Yeah, exactly. Good morning. So, yeah, we've been on 2 hours and 32 minutes. I think I'll call the stream. I hate to call it this early, but guess what?
No more coffee.
What's that mean? Gigutum ko. Yeah. Or can you? Yeah. So I think I'll call the stream, guys. I want to thank everybody for always coming on my streams, and thank you so much for one to stream. Thank you so much for sticking with me here this morning during the mishap of my stream, and thank you so much for always spending your valuable time. And I appreciate everybody when they do come on my streams, and thank you so much. I will have another live stream in the morning. This will be Ruth and Tom Philippine Adventures tomorrow morning. It'll be on Ruth's channel. So guys, please check out our channel tomorrow. And I want to thank you for coming on. Hillbilly, did you get Barry's email? So I delete it off here and I want to leave it on. The best deals are usually within the United States. Yeah. So SF, logically more important than good looking. We're looking for a life partner. That's true. Yeah. So God bless everybody. God bless. Mitch Bromwell, stay safe. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Will's down. Thank you. Thank you. Till next time. Thank you, Dennis Adams. Thank you. Thank you. Always next live stream. Thank you, Will's down. Hillbilly, Judy Fisher, Scott. Thank you. Thank you. SF Bukaki, Mark King. Thank you for coming on. Bluish Aqua. Panoy Alejo. Thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you, Daniel T, Scott 80, Bluish Aqua, Mark Jones, Mark King, Miss Judy, Mama Judy, Hillbilly in the Philippines. Thank you so much. Thank you, Panoy Alejo, for the super chat. Thank you, Wheels Down. Daniel T, thank you, sir. Hillbilly in the Philippines, thank you. Barry Thornton, thank you so much. SF Bukaki, thank you, my good friend, Klaus Miller. Good morning. And thank you so much for coming on our live streams today. Steve D, my good friend, thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us. RR says bye. Dennis Adams, thank you, sir. Thank you for coming on. Ogre McTow, Daniel T, Barry Thornton, Steve D. Thank you, guys. Wolfen, my good friend John Wolfen, thank you for coming on. Judy Fisher, Davo Don, thank you. We appreciate everything you guys do, and thank you for always coming on our station, our channel, and thank you for always doing this. Danny Stout, thank you for the super chat today, my good friend Danny Stout. Thank you for coming on. Mark King, Jordan Melby, thank you for coming on, Jordan, and thank you for always coming on our channel. Jay Sanderson, thank you for coming on. Spending your valuable time with us today. SF Copy. Thank you, sir, for coming on today. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today also. And we really appreciate, guys, for all that you guys, Michael and Heidi, for coming on our channel. So thank you, Miss Judy, Daniel T, Danny Stout, Ronald Bowden, my good friend Ronald from Alabama, MJ and Timmy Ramjam, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Timmy Ramjam. Carolina Hillbilly, my good friend Carolina Hillbilly, my good son. Thank you, guys. Thank you. God bless everybody. And thank you. See you guys again in the morning. And thank you again.